Hey, it's Jeff, and I want to ask you a question before we get started. Are you tired of feeling tired? Stressed out and struggling with your health? Love Energy Wellness has your solution. This week, together with our partner Equalife, the global leader in functional medicine, we're bringing you something magnificent. Get ready to discover the root cause of your chronic health symptoms with our advanced functional health tests. For a limited time, enjoy a whopping 30% off on all single at-home health tests. You can choose from the Minerals and Metals test, the Candida Metabolic and Vitamins test, the IgG Food Sensitivity test, the Stress, Mood, and Metabolism test, or the Omega-3 and Inflammation test, and many, many more single labs. And of course, that's not all. With each test, you'll receive a personalized consultation and a wellness plan. If you're not sure which test suits you best, we've got you covered with a free lab selection call at loveenergywellness.com during this offer. Visit Love Energy Wellness today at loveenergywellness.com/shop or jeffreymort.com/shop to learn more about these advanced at-home functional health tests today. Rediscover your vitality with Love Energy Wellness. Your journey to holistic wellness starts today. Now enjoy the program. Welcome, seekers of wellness, to Breaking Boundaries for Entrepreneurs, where we explore unconventional paths to health success for business and life. I'm your host, Jeffrey Mort, certified integrative health practitioner, high-performance health coach, National Guild certified clinical hypnotist, and today we are diving deep into an often overlooked aspect of holistic health, the connection between skeletal misalignment, central nervous system stress, and overall well-being. I'm excited to unravel this intricate relationship and provide actionable insights to help you avoid failure and lead you to success in your entrepreneurial journey. But before we begin, I want to remind you to stay tuned till the end for a special offer that could transform your health. So stay tuned. Hello, I'm Jeffrey Mort. If you're like most entrepreneurs, you're busy taking care of business, yet who's taking care of you? If you're ready to take your energy and performance to the next level in your life and your business, then this podcast is for you. Because today, you're going to start breaking boundaries of your mind, body, and business with integrative health. And when you do that, your possibilities are limitless. I'm grateful you're here. Yes, welcome to another episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for purpose-driven entrepreneurs like yourself. This is episode number 73. And of course, you'll want to stay till the end when we bring it all together on how to avoid failure and reach your next level of success with integrative health. And for all of the show notes for today's program and the links, visit jeffreymort.com and click on the podcast button. Shout out to our newest listeners in Aurora, Ontario, in Red Bud, Illinois, and just south of me in Danielson, Connecticut. I am so grateful for you listening. And I just want to make sure that you are aware of our Love, Energy, and Wellness support group, our community and support group. Over there, you can join at loveenergywellness.com. Right on the main page, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the invite for the community. And of course, you can always join right there in the show notes wherever you're listening to your favorite podcast. So today you're going to discover the connection between skeletal misalignment, the central nervous system, and stress, and overall well-being. There's so many entrepreneurs that have the boundary of central nervous system dysregulation, and there are so many factors that could play into it. You know, it could be vitamin deficiencies, it could be toxicities, environmental toxicities in the body, and it could also be structural misalignment, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. There are many other factors, but this is just one of the components that we bring in to our integrative health practice to make sure that our clients over there at our private wellness practice, Love Energy Wellness, are as healthy as possible. Now, of course, I do have to give you my disclaimer that I don't provide any medical advice. I don't claim to treat, diagnose, or cure disease, but what I do is I help you get to the root cause of the problem, and usually I'm able to do that through my own personal experience, and I will share some of my experience with structural misalignment a little bit later on in this episode. So as entrepreneurs, we often push ourselves to the limit. Am I right? I know I used to all the time. And, that's because we're striving for success in our ventures. But in this pursuit, we may neglect our health. Really? Yeah, we may neglect our health just a little bit, particularly the alignment of our skeletal system, something that most of us are not thinking of. It's usually not top of mind, but the pain that we have in our body or the stress that we're experiencing usually is top of mind. Now, skeletal misalignment, although seemingly innocuous, can wreak havoc on our bodies, leading to chronic stress on our central nervous system, the CNS. This stress can, in turn, have a far-reaching consequence on our health and well-being, and I'm going to explain why. Now, first, imagine this, that muscle moves bone. And this is what I learned from the specialist that I went to learn about my body and structural alignment. It's very interesting that we go to school, maybe some of us go to college, and we know so much, and we've done research, and we have hobbies, and we know so much, yet when it comes to our own bodies, we have very little knowledge about the intricacies of our own human bodies. And this is what created some vast curiosity in myself back in 2015 as I started learning about my own body and taking action to be able to make some corrections. And this was one of the very first things. So many of you know that I joined a Tai Chi and Qigong program to revitalize my body and start taking control of my health back in 2014, 2015. And the next thing that I did was I started going for massage therapy and chiropractic adjustments. And it happened to be with the same person. So they were able to educate me as I was going through these appointments. I would ask questions because I'm very inquisitive, very curious. And I would ask questions. And one of the things that my practitioner, Jim is his name, taught me was that muscle moves bone. And it all kind of, no pun intended, but it all clicked into place for me because it started making sense. When our muscles become imbalanced, they can pull our bones out of alignment, placing undue stress on a central nervous system. Now, I do want to say, so many people have the objection of going to a chiropractor because they say, once you go, you have to keep going. And there is some truth to that. You don't have to keep going, but it's a good idea to keep going. But if you're not relaxing the muscle and working the muscles that are pulling the bone out of place, then you've heard of the term muscle memory before, I'm sure. Those muscles are just going to pull those bones back out of place. And that's one reason why many people need to keep going, is because they're only doing the chiropractic work and they're not doing the work that precedes that is necessary, where the muscle needs to be relaxed and worked. And sometimes this takes time. It could take, when I first started going, it was one appointment twice a week for at least a month, maybe 2 months. So that was twice a week for 2 months to be able to work the muscle. And mind you, I came from a construction industry where the majority of my work was overhead, and I was constantly holding my arms above my head, not just my arms, but heavy material and working overhead for so long that those shoulder muscles and back muscles were so tense from all of that work and never relaxing them that they were constantly pulling my spine out of place as well as other bones in my body. And this places undue stress on the central nervous system. So this stress triggers the release of cortisol, the primary stress hormone, into our bloodstream. And when the cycle becomes chronic, it can lead to a myriad of health issues, from compromised immune function to cardiovascular problems and hormone imbalances and so many other issues. So what's the solution? I think I kind of already gave it away. Professional structural adjustments, which offer targeted approach to realigning our skeletal system, thereby reducing the stress on our central nervous system. By seeking out specialists in this field, we can not only alleviate discomfort, but also restore balance within our bodies. And I know that's what most people are seeking. They just want balance. They want relaxation. They want to feel comfortable in their own body. And this can lead to a reduction in cortisol levels and an improvement in overall well-being. But prevention is key. By adopting a holistic approach to health, we can proactively address skeletal misalignments before it becomes a chronic issue. Regular massage therapy, as I alluded to, helps release tension in our muscles, preventing imbalances that could lead to misalignment. Balanced strength training ensures proper support of our skeletal structure, reducing the likelihood of misalignments in the first place. So I do want to say that even though I was working construction and I was getting plenty of activity, it was not targeted and it was not in alignment. It was not in alignment with keeping my body in alignment, if that makes sense. So the activities that I was doing on a day-to-day basis was not conducive to strengthening my body in the way that it should. And it wasn't until I started doing regular strength training on a weekly basis, so going to the gym 5 times a week and gradually working my way up and building my muscles, I was able to space out those appointments for the structural alignment further and further apart, because now the muscles were relaxed and now they were being trained in the proper fashion, not through construction activities or other things that weren't conducive to strength training. And I was balancing my body and balancing the muscles to ensure proper support for my skeletal structure. Now, let's not forget about the ancient practices that I already talked about of Tai Chi and Qigong. These disciplines, known for their gentle movements and mindfulness, they promote flexibility, which is very, very important in structural alignment. They also promote, and here's something that I didn't know until I began Tai Chi and Qigong, is they promote bone density. So not only can they keep the structure in alignment, but they can also create bone density to avoid issues later on in life, things like osteoporosis and other things. They promote balance, strength as well. So balance, especially, older individuals have falling issues, and then of course they might break a hip or something like that. Those practices, Tai Chi and Qigong, yoga, also create a high level of body awareness as well. So all of which are crucial for maintaining optimal skeletal alignment. And by incorporating these practices into our routines, as I did back almost 10 years ago, we can enhance our overall well-being and prevent the onset of skeletal misalignment. So where do we go from here? Well, it's time to create a personalized wellness plan tailored to our individual needs. That's what integrative health is all about, is a bio-individualized wellness plan. Because almost, although people can be categorized in different buckets, different categories, almost nobody's specific needs are identical at the same time. There are a lot of overlapping things from person to person, but we talk about bio-individuality in integrative health, and that's so important. So by consulting with a hybrid muscle and bone specialist, we can assess our specific requirements and embark on a journey towards optimal skeletal health. That's something that most people don't think about, is their skeletal health. And it's all integrative. Whether we aim to relieve discomfort, we're aiming to reduce stress, or enhance overall well-being, a customized plan will guide us towards sustainable results. So wrapping things up here, understanding the connection between skeletal misalignment, central nervous system stress, and overall health is paramount for success, both in business and in life. And by prioritizing professional structural adjustments and incorporating holistic practices into our routines, we can proactively prevent and address the root cause of discomfort, which will pave the way for a healthier and more fulfilling entrepreneurial journey. I thank you for joining me on today's episode of Breaking Boundaries for Entrepreneurs. If you're ready to take charge of your health and embark on a journey towards optimal well-being, I absolutely encourage you to take advantage of our complimentary health consultation offered over at our private wellness practice, Levinergy Wellness. And you can visit levinergywellness.com to schedule yours today. Until next time, remember to break boundaries, defy those expectations, and live life on your own terms. I'll see you next time. I appreciate you. Before you go, I have some exciting news to share with you in response to your questions. If you're an integrative health coach feeling overwhelmed and unsure of the next steps for your business, well then I want you to imagine a world where you're easily turning prospects into clients, successful and worry-free. Introducing the Confident Coach Business Mentorship Program, your solution to shape your future success. No more sleepless nights, no more feeling stuck. This essential program fills all the gaps many of you have asked me about, providing you with the proven steps to success. Led by myself, Jeffrey Mort, an expert entrepreneur and level 2 integrative health practitioner, this mentorship will transform your mind and health coaching business. Here's how it works. There'll be recorded learning modules, live group coaching sessions, and workshops form the foundation of the program. Mark your calendars for July 24th to gain access to Module 1. Plus, every week, join live Zoom calls to engage with myself and your fellow health coaches. This comprehensive program covers the 3 pillars of success, which are entrepreneurial identity, unstoppable confidence, and strategic processes. With these skills, you'll attract ideal clients, build confidence, and unlock new opportunities. Plus, it prepares you for your next level as a health coach. Invest in your success today. We made it really easy with investment options, and if you can't find one that works for you, reach out to me. There's many to choose from and some amazing bonuses, but only for a limited time on those bonuses. And are you worried about time? Well, don't be. All live calls are recorded, and you'll have a lifetime access to the program modules so you can watch them over and over. Plus, we offer a 100% money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied after completing the 8-week program. Without the Confident Coach Business Mentorship, you may just continue feeling overwhelmed on where to start and feeling behind. Don't waste time and money figuring out on your own. Join us today and take charge of your future success. This is a fun but serious program, and it's not for dabblers or those without commitment. I bring over 10 years of experience, have mentored countless coaches to success, and I'm 100% committed to your success. Spots are limited, so act now to secure your spot before the cart closes. Imagine a life with unstoppable confidence and the strategies to help more people. These 8 weeks are going to go by regardless. It would be amazing to have these skills when it does, would it not? Sign up today to secure your seat right in the show notes, my social bio, or direct at jeffreymort.com/confident-coach-mentorship. See you on the inside.